So peace. So today I'm going to go over how you can manifest building muscle, or you can manifest your ideal body. You see, when you look at the universal laws and you look at the very first law, you understand, and it describes that all is mental. So based off of that little bit of information, the very first universal law, it tells you everything around us, everything external in our current circumstance is created by our mental space, our mind. As above, so below, everything is a reflection of what's going on internally. So with that being said, yes, you can manifest muscle. You can manifest your ideal body. The first thing you want to do is, of course, visualize, figure out exactly what does that ideal body look like for yourself. What is the end goal? What are you trying to achieve here? And then, of course, we take action steps towards it. Those action steps obviously may be hitting the gym, because that's how you build muscle, is lifting weights, going against resistance. Even if it's not the gym, it's outside. Any way that you can get a good workout in, you can do it at home, wherever. The main thing is you want to stimulate those muscles. So that's the beginning process, at least. The beginning process, you could say, is a visualization aspect. So you have an end goal and you know where you're going, but you then put in the action by doing your compound lifts, is what I like to recommend people, especially for beginners. If you don't know where to go, you'll see people in the gym doing bicep curls and things of that nature, but are they really intentional, or are they just doing what they think is cliche, what everybody else does and performs? So with that being said, focus on compound lifts. Your compound lifts: push-ups or bench press, squats or lunges for the legs, pull-ups or chin-ups, overhead presses. Compound lifts are movements that are going to attack multiple muscle groups at the same damn time. So, for example, if you're doing a bench press or a push-up, you're not just working your chest, you're also working a bit of your shoulders, your deltoids, and your triceps as well. That and other muscles, but those are three main muscle groups that I pointed out. Squats, you're embracing your core, your back, as well as your legs, your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, multiple muscle groups. So you get what I'm saying. So those movements are going to be the best when it comes to stimulating the muscle to uh, give it that signal for it to grow. That's where the actual muscle process starts. Some people think that you build muscle in the gym, when you're actually, the muscle building aspect comes after the gym. After you stimulated the muscle, it comes afterwards, where the muscle is, your body is recovering itself or adapting, so to speak. It's like, okay, so you're sending the signal that you're probably going to be doing this, especially when you're consistent with it. You're probably going to be doing this. You're probably going to be adding resistance towards your chest or your legs, etc. Your body's going to go through that stress, so your body then adapts to it. So the method outside of basic biology that we can utilize for our advantage is the mind. All is mental. So not only can you have a great mind and body connection while you are in the gym, meaning, I just performed a bicep curl, but if you're engaging in, say, an overhead press, you really want to take your time and engage the muscles that you feel are activating. With this, it should be, with an overhead press at least, it should be your shoulders and your triceps. So you really want to take the time to engage that mind-body connection and really feel the movement, feel the muscles engaging, and then from there you can alter the technique how you see fit. Move your elbows a little bit, get a firm grip, maybe engage your back and your core, and then press up, and then you can actually feel the muscles that you are engaging. So let's get back to the recovery aspect. When you're recovering, it's important to get adequate sleep and a good source of nutrition, your proteins, your vegetables, even fruits. So with that said, let's focus, really focus on the mind aspect, on how you can manifest the muscles. So here's a technique that I've used to help me, and it can help you as well. So with the mind muscle connection, that's how you're engaging. Whenever you, so you're after the gym, say you got done working out, things of that nature. Now you're home or you're about to go to sleep. You want to visualize your body helping you out, working in unison of the cells doing its job as far as building up the muscle. In a very mystic way, I shall say, you can envision light going into your body and building your muscle as you meditate or right before you fall asleep in general. And you want to create a habit. You want to make that a consistency, because everything is about consistency in this world. Things gradually get bigger and bigger over time. That corresponds with muscle as well. So you get into a meditation, probably get some good breath work in, and then you want to visualize light going into the muscles that you worked out that day. Visualize that light building your muscles, building your quads, your glutes, your hammies, chest, triceps, biceps, whatever it is you worked out on that day, and make that a habit. Make that kind of like a post-workout habit. And over time, you'll see results. You'll be surprised how powerful the mind is, especially when you apply it. We haven't been taught this stuff in society, especially not in school. Most parents, we're not taught on how to really engage and utilize our minds to our benefit. So that is one way. You would visualize literally manifesting muscle. But of course, you want to put the work in. The work is just stimulating the muscle, like telling you, hey, let's grow, huh? Let's get used to this movement. Let's get stronger. This is what I need in order to consistently perform these tasks. And then the meditation aspect is the dynamic when it comes to the manifestation. And also, you want to change who you are internally. You need to identify yourself as somebody who is muscular or somebody who is capable of building muscle. Because everything, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, is internal. So we can do these tools, these techniques, these visualizations, we can cast spells, we can do whatever, but the main purpose, the main way that we're going to see actual results, permanent results, is to change who we are internally. And that may not be an overnight process. This is why I say consistency is key, because that is the main goal, is for us to change ourselves, change our self-identification, and change who we are internally in order to become the person that we need to become and get the results that we desire at the end of the day. So nothing too complex, really, nothing too complicated. Just take time after your workout to relax and envision light, or however you want to go about it. I would say envision light, to keep it simple, going into the muscles that you worked out and helping it grow and expand and recover and adapt so you can put on that muscle mass and develop. As well as, I'll get into other stuff in later videos as far as the nutritional dynamics and the fasting and how that can even help build muscle. But that's a quick tip for y'all today. Visualize your life. We are in control of our reality on a day by day, hour by hour, second by second basis. It is our job to be intentional in all of our movements. It is our job to be intentional in everything that we do and everything that we apply in life. So that's a quick tool. You can even add on to it if you want to do more than the visualization. Life is our playground. We've been programmed to think like everybody else and just think about working and getting money, but this is really our playground to do what it is that we want to do. We just got to master ourselves internally, our mental and our emotional, and then we have to bring back our childlike creativity to things so that we can have fun in this playground. We've been programmed not to have fun, but we get to take that back if you like to. And this is just one way of doing it. It's unconventional, but there's history behind stuff like this, especially when you go into the Eastern philosophies and things of that nature. Life is all going to be about reprogramming our minds, reprogramming from the program that they gave us, and learning how to dictate and take control of our own reality. And this is just one small dynamic and one way you can do things. Feel free to comment if you have any questions or suggestions. I appreciate you if you made it this far. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff that the cliche YouTubers say, feel free to do that. That's completely on you. Hopefully I gave you some value. I'll come back at you later. Peace.